Welcome back to the Kingdom Wayfinder. Today we're going to be talking about what could possibly Crash 5 be focusing on as in terms of gameplay. So basically, if you haven't already seen some of my videos from the past, if you're a long-time subscriber, or if you're new to the channel, one of the videos I touched on, or one of the topics I touched on back during the Crash 4 hype days, this was before Crash 4 came out, was the future of the Crash Bandicoot series and will it continue to be innovative. Because with Crash 4, there was one thing that I discussed way back in the Crash 2020 speculation days when we didn't even know it was called Crash 4 and we didn't even know what the game was. This was back when we were speculating when the game, would be getting revealed, what it would be about and everything, and I just called it Crash 2020 because it was coming out in the year 2020. So basically, with that being said, one of the videos I touched on then was if Crash 2020 would have a gimmick, and then after Crash 4 was revealed and everything, and this was a good way into the hype days, I revisited that topic, talking about the future of the series and will Crash Bandicoot 5 and so on be innovative in a sense of will it give us a gimmick. And I want to retouch on that topic once again now that we're almost 2 years into Crash 4. So with that being said, Crash 4's main gimmick and innovation of the game that made it stand out to previous games was obviously the quantum masks. It wasn't just the quantum masks, it was also how much more open the game felt and how much bigger and grand it was. And obviously, you had different playable characters. You had Tawna being a first-time playable character, Dingo Dial, Cortex once again being a playable character, Coco obviously being a Crash clone as a character and whatnot, and then of course you have Crash. But with that being said, the quantum masks were the main innovation of the game. That's what made them stand out, and Crash 4 stand out was their own abilities and how they affected the levels and the gameplay. And basically, do we expect this to continue going forward in the series? Yes, 100%. Crash 5, will it go back to the quantum masks? Probably not. I think that what's going to happen now is that it's going to be a new thing each time with each game, because this is Toys for Bob. And one of the things that I did touch on in the Crash 2020 speculation days and in the Crash 4 hype days was that, this is Toys for Bob, or at the time when we thought it was going to be Vicarious Visions. They worked on Skylanders each year. There was something new they brought to the table in terms of gameplay and in the Toys to Life aspect, and I 100% expected that going into Crash 2020, and when Crash 4 was revealed, I was right. That's what they ended up doing. And I expect that going forward, as I said in my future Crash Bandicoot discussion video from summer of 2020. So with that being said, I think that what's going to happen is, going into the next game, into Crash Bandicoot 5, they're going to focus on something new and innovative. What that's going to be, I'm not entirely sure. I have several ideas of what Crash 5 could be and what the gameplay could bring that's new to the table for the series, but that's for a whole different discussion video. That's something that I would have to really map up and rank and pick and choose what I really want to talk about in detail. But with that being said, that's pretty much what I think is that Crash 5 and, the Crash Bandicoot series going forward is going to be innovative in some capacity. And I even think of this with the future of CTR, because I do genuinely think that CTR will be brought back in some light, or not in some light. We will literally get a Nitro Fueled sequel. I am definite on that. I'm 100% confident we're gonna at some point get a CTR Nitro Fueled 2, whether it's called Nitro Fueled 2 or if it's just another another CTR game that isn't called Nitro Fueled. Regardless, we're gonna get another CTR is the main point. But basically, in the mainline games, they're gonna be innovating. They're gonna be bringing new things to the table. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be grand. It's gonna be epic. So I want to know, what do you guys think? Do you think they're gonna stay traditional like the original 3 games, or do you think they're gonna keep broadening their horizons. I mean, after all, this is Toys for Bob. They're not known to be 100% traditional. They like to do their own thing, and they like to be awesome about it, and they are, and it always pays off. So let me know in the comment section below, what do you think of Toys for Bob or anybody working on the series going forward, and will the series and the franchise continue to be innovative with its gameplay? So let me know in the comment section below, what do you think? If you think it will be innovative, or if you think it will just be traditional. So yeah, let me know. Like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in the next one.